This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and we are here in Denver, Colorado. I'm here at the TG Danzport Ballroom Studio. I'm here with one of the co-owners, Terry Holmes. Terry, you and Gary started back some years ago. You've been serving the community now since 1992, but you guys actually did some of this beforehand. Tell me what got you involved in dance and why you love it.
Well, basically, I had tried a number of different things. I've loved to dance ever since I was a little kid, and there was a training program for ballroom dance instructors with the Fred Astaire Studios, and that ultimately is where I met Gary. And Gary has a long family history in the dance business. His father was in the business for over 55 years. His mother and father met in the business, and he and I met at the studio. And actually, he started learning a little bit of ballroom dancing, and then decided to try some country swing. And I was the one that was teaching him, and the rest is history, so they say.
Perfect. That sounds great. So you basically met in training type of thing. And did you go on to actually do this as far as competition?
We did some competitive dancing when we were younger. We competed professionally. We still compete with our students.
So what's kind of nice is students, adults that come through your doors here, some are looking to compete, and some are looking to have a good time and enjoy, and some are looking at to do something that keeps them healthy.
Absolutely. And most of the time, people, when they come into the studio, we have both kids and adults. We have children's programs, we have teen programs, and usually they come in just to try it out, to see if they like it. Very few people actually come in with the intention of ultimately competing. Sometimes they just come in and we hope that they enjoy it, and oftentimes they just develop a real passion for the dancing, and that leads to competition and some of the other things.
I would imagine with people watching television, Dancing with the Stars, that people kind of get an urge to want to do something like that and realize that it looked like a lot of fun, but actually a lot of work as well.
Absolutely. And what we find more than anything else is how many kids watch those shows. And really, it's exciting to see so many young people getting more and more into ballroom. But yes, we have seen a real resurgence in the ballroom dancing as a result of those shows.
A lot of the youth that come in here and do this type of thing, I'm sure it's quite a demanding sport, not only physically but emotionally and mentally.
It does. Some people are coming in, they just want to have a little something to do, and so you can make it as demanding or not as you choose. Some of the younger ones and the ones that get into competitive dancing, yes, it does become much more strenuous and much more physically demanding.
So it sounds like your regiment and your teaching that you guys do here, you kind of let the student kind of get a grasp of what they want to learn, and then you guys teach them what they need to learn.
Absolutely. And most people come in with an intention of fulfilling a goal, whether that be, and oftentimes it's not really so much the dancing as it is to acquire more grace and poise, to have more fun out of life, to spend more time with their spouse, their significant other, to develop their coordination. And so we really work with the students individually to see what is it that you want to accomplish, and then we accommodate their interests and their desires as well as their abilities.
We've got two types of instruction here. You've got private instruction, if somebody wants to get private. You also have groups. What do you recommend at first? Somebody out there, the viewers out there, they're thinking about maybe getting their child involved, or maybe they're thinking about coming and doing it. What would you recommend in that way?
Well, generally we offer some type of an introductory special, so they actually have an opportunity to experience both private lessons and group lessons. So most people do a combination of both. Group classes are great for learning patterns and steps and getting to meet other people. The private lessons are where we really can tune things up. We can fine-tune the leading, the following, those aspects that may not be able to be covered in a group setting.
So basically in a private setting, you're learning, you can fine-tune it, customize it exactly for what the person needs or what the student may need, but then they also get a little bit of socialization. Tell me about these weekly practice parties.
The practice parties are actually monthly. We have them once a month, and it gives the students an opportunity to socialize, to practice what they're learning on their lessons, oftentimes especially with ballroom dancing, because there are patterns, there is some discipline involved, and they need to get practice moving around the floor, avoiding tables, chairs, other people, so to speak, so that when they go out in the real world and they utilize their dancing, they will have some experience and have developed what we call floor craft. An ability to move around the floor, dance in a more crowded setting. And we find many of our students develop lifelong friendships through the studio.
Fantastic. What's nice about dance also is the fact that any age can do it, I would imagine.
Absolutely. And one of the most exciting things is to see young people and older people and people of all ages and walks of life with a common interest. So there's not that division oftentimes, especially in the teen years. You know, kids feel like they can't really interact with adults, but we find that everybody has a common interest, they get along great, and they enjoy themselves and enjoy each other.
We like to travel and spend time together, and we felt that dancing would enhance our time together, so thought we'd give it a whirl.
We like privates
Private?
because we get to dance together.
We have students who come in who are very athletic, and we have students that maybe have gotten a little out of shape and they'd like to lose a few pounds or get back in shape.
I found I like this better than cake.
Really?
Very, very good. Not only that, but my blood pressure. I got off the blood pressure medicine, and I lost 20 pounds, and I just enjoy it.
And it's fun.
There, couples have found that maybe they've gotten a little distant from each other, so it's a great opportunity for couples as well as singles to come in and kind of reconnect with each other.
Now, you guys are known for the, I believe it's the American style smooth, but what other types of styles do you offer here?
We actually offer all of the American smooth as well as the American rhythm dances. We also teach international Latin, international standard, and we teach a lot of the more what we call some of the dances that are more trendy. For instance, salsa is one of those dances, Argentine tango. We teach both East and West Coast swing. So some of the dances that, you know, become popular and come on the scene, the nightclub type dances, we also teach all of those.
Fantastic. So if somebody out there, the viewers, want to get involved, I understand you also have some orientation nights that you have available.
Well, once a month on a Wednesday night, there is no cost. We open the studio up and we demonstrate all of the different dances that we teach. It's an opportunity to come in, get a little history of the dances, see what kind of music they're danced to, see the different levels of the dances, everything from very basic beginning all the way up through the more advanced levels. So it gives the student or the prospective student an opportunity to see the different dances and make some choices about what they would like to pursue. We do that once a month on a Wednesday evening. It's the third Wednesday of each month.
Great. I would imagine people who come in, they're attracted to it, maybe see it on Dancing with the Stars, think it looks like something will be fun, keep them fit, you name it. But then, like you said, they learn that maybe I have a knack for this and they want to take it on to competition. I imagine it's pretty amazing for your students that you guys have actually done competition. I'm sure you help them get prepared and that type of thing.
Yes, we prepare the students for the competition, and in many times the student actually dances with their teacher, so it's a pro-am combination. There's amateur competition, professional competition, but there's also a lot of pro-am, so you have an opportunity to dance with a professional partner.
So it is like the Dancing with the Stars.
Absolutely.
Wow, I never realized that. Folks, you pretty much have it right there. The website is at the bottom of the screen right there. Their phone number, their contact is right there as well. Come down, talk with Gary and Terry. I'm sure they will be glad to answer any questions you may have about ballroom dancing, country dancing, swing, everything in between. Anything you could have fun on the dance floor sounds like you cover here. And they've got private instruction for you, so if you're a little timid to get out there at first and afraid to mingle with people, you're going to learn a little bit first, maybe in private instruction, but then they're going to put you out with the rest of other people that are learning as well, and also some people that are advanced and they're able to help you, I'm sure.
And we have, we're very blessed. We have an incredible staff, just a phenomenal staff, different styles, different personalities, and so generally speaking, you're going to find the right teacher for you.
Right. And when you talk about certified teachers, what does that mean?
Certification is a very rigorous process of training that the instructors go through. It's a testing examination process where they're thoroughly tested. And their dance examination is generally a 5 to 6 hour exam for each of the levels that they test out on. So they're very thorough and very knowledgeable instructors, and we're very, very fortunate to have some wonderful teachers on staff.
Fantastic. Well, folks, come on out. Once again, you get an urge, you want to maybe get a little closer to your loved one. You want to basically have something that your student is not only physically involved with, but socially as well as intellectually. Dance is a great way to do that. And come on down. The website's at the bottom of the screen again. Give them a call. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.